37 state attorneys general sent a letter to Facebook demanding answers about how it handles your personal information. Our next guest signed that letter. Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro joins us now. Can I get right at it and ask you what you think the end game is here? Is it a fine on Facebook or is it regulation on Facebook? Where are you taking this?
Well, the end game is getting answers to make sure that people understand how their data was used, whether or not it violated the terms of service agreement with Facebook, whether or not Facebook then in turn had some contractual obligation to this third party that was violated as well. And the bottom line is getting answers for the American people. And ultimately, I hope, changing corporate behaviors so people's personal information is better guarded and better protected. I appreciate your question, Stuart, but I think it's a little too early to say what the specific end game will be because right now we're in a fact-gathering mode.
But you do believe that Facebook did something wrong with 50 million users' information?
I do believe that there was a breach of trust, as Mr. Zuckerberg said. I do believe that 50 million people had their personal information shared. What I don't know is whether or not that violated the terms of service agreement that, you and I and millions of other people enter into with Facebook every day and probably don't read all the specifics. Right. And I also want to know whether or not it is limited to just this particular third-party application or if other third-party apps were taking advantage of the American people and people really all across the globe by having their personal information used for something that they hadn't authorized.
Mr. Attorney General, I just want to ask a very, very generalized question, and it's this.
Sure.
Do you want to change, do you have any idea about changing the basic business model of the Facebooks of this world? They offer a free service. In return, they get your information and they sell that information. Right. Do you think a basic change is required?
I think a basic understanding by the user that when they share that personal information with Facebook or really any other social media platform, they know they're not working on some secure platform. But they also, I think, have a reasonable expectation to how that information is being used. And we have to get to the bottom of what Facebook actually did with it. Look, imagine it this way, right? You've got this big warehouse full of information. In a typical data breach case, the hackers come and they break the lock on the door, they go in the warehouse and they take what they want and they use it for some other purpose. Here, Facebook quite literally gave the keys to some third party. The question is whether or not that violated the understanding between the user and Facebook. We want to get to the bottom of that. We know this isn't a secure private platform, but there should be some reasonable expectation to how that information is used and for what purposes it's used for.
Mr. Attorney,
and we together, 38 attorneys general, came together in a bipartisan manner to get answers here.
Okay. Mr. Attorney General, please come back and see us because we'd love to hear what you're hearing from Facebook. And I trust we will.
We'll be happy. So far, Facebook has been working with us and cooperative. We'll get answers, and I'll be happy to come back on and talk with you about it.
Deal, Mr. Attorney General. Thanks very much indeed, sir. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much.